As a day trader, one of the things that will significantly improve your win rate is if you are able to correctly ascertain the daily bias of the market you're trading every day you get on your laptop or your trading desk. So I have noticed that on the days or the weeks where my win rate is higher, those days are actually the days that I'm able to correctly ascertain the daily bias for that particular trading day. So it's actually very important that every day you get on your system, on your trading decks to start trading for the day, you should try and run your analysis and try to predict that, okay, today Euro USD is going to buy or today Euro USD is going to sell. But I must say that this is actually something that usually works more for a trending market rather than a ranging market. So you can easily get to know your daily bias or ascertain a daily bias when the market is trending, either trending down or up, rather than when the market is ranging. So if the market is on a downtrend, it's easy for you to do your analysis and predict and say, okay, Euro USD is likely going to continue pushing to the downside today because obviously the market is trending down. Then an opposite for the buys. But when the market is ranging at a resistance or a support, you could just have a whipsaw. That day, the market will just go up and come back down, not really going anywhere, just moving within that range. So establishing a daily bias is actually way easier and it's a trading technique that works more when you are in a trending market. So how do you get to ascertain your daily bias? Having known that this can significantly improve your win rate and make things clear for you. The way to go about it is to start from the higher time frame. Obviously, start from the higher time frame. Start from the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour. It's easier for you to get to know or track the daily bias from the higher time frame. So before I start the analysis, let me quickly add that one of the things that this daily bias will help you know or help you do is it helps you to know which move is just a correction and or which move is like just going to grab liquidity for a continuation to the downside or to the upside in either a downtrend or a buy trend or an uptrend. So when you are able to ascertain that, okay, this daily bias, today we're likely going to see Euro USD drop or sell. So my daily bias is that I'm looking to sell Euro USD today. What that will help me do is to help me stay out of some corrections or retracements or liquidity grabs that will seem as if the market is trying to buy. So let's use this as an example. Market is trending down, right? So let me just draw first. So let's assume that we are in a downtrend on Euro USD. Market is trending down like this. So I come to this market and then from my analysis, which I'll explain how to do, from my analysis, I get to know that, okay, this market is on a downtrend and my daily bias for today is sell. I'm anticipating that today Euro USD is going to sell. So when I have that daily bias, what it will help me do is that it will help me know whether this particular move is actually a move that is going to be long-lived or a short-lived move. It will help me ascertain whether this move is just some liquidity grab within this area or is actually a serious move. So if I'm having a daily bias that market is going to sell, I don't care about all of this move. I just know that this particular move right here is just market trying to grab liquidity before it continues selling. So market is just taking out liquidity around this area before it continues selling. So this is one of the things that establishing a daily bias will help you do. It will help you know which move is just a liquidity grab, and then it will help you stay focused to wait for the continuation of the major trend. So that is one thing that a daily bias will help you do. So let me show you how you can ascertain a daily bias. You first come to the higher time frame, probably start on the weekly. So on the weekly, you look at what the market is doing. Obviously, as you can see, this market right here, Euro USD, the market has been trending down for so long. on the weekly time frame. You see, market has been trending for over 4 weeks now. So you get to know that, okay, we're in a trending market, so, and it's trending downward, so we're most likely going to see a continuation, right? So you come to the daily. Now, let's use this particular case right here. So now you see, Euro USD has been trending down, obviously, but then towards the end of last week, we got a very strong bullish correction to the upside, then took some liquidity around here, and the market started selling downwards. Now, going into next week, Monday, tomorrow, market open, what will I expect from this market, Euro USD? Since the market has been trending down, this strong bullish candle here went, grabbed some liquidity, and towards the end of last week, Friday, we got to see this bearish continuation on Euro USD. I will be predicting that on Monday, Euro USD will continue this sell. So my daily bias will be that Euro USD is going to continue selling just because of this whole strong bearish move and the price action that I see here. So one thing you use is the daily, the trend of the market from the higher time frames. Then you also go to the lower time frame to look at the market structure. What is the market structure saying? Is market structure giving me lower lows, lower highs, or higher highs, higher lows? Where is the liquidity resting in the market? So right here, you can see liquidity resting here, another liquidity resting right about here, and it has been taken out by this bullish move. Now the market is dropping. So if we go into tomorrow, what I'm going to wait for is to see that this market gives me further break of structure to the downside. Then I will know that, okay, this market, due to the market structure, we are going to continue seeing this bearish move. So once tomorrow market opens, I see that market takes out this low and breaks to the downside, then I'm going to confirm that I'm expecting to see Euro USD continue this downtrend. So my daily bias is going to be a sell. So once this happens, the next thing I'm going to do, once I establish my daily bias, the next thing I'm going to do is to wait to see how market takes out liquidity. I'll wait I'll mark out key liquidity areas on the chart and wait to see how market responds to those liquidity areas. So if market continues to the downside, I'll wait to see market come back to take out liquidity, and then we continue trading into the downside. So all of this liquidity here is another one here. So these are liquidity areas that I'll be watching to see if price will come back to take it. Then we continue with my daily bias, which is a sell. So how this usually plays out is that once you're able to establish your daily bias, you have to also be mindful of time, So you're going to be waiting for the London Open, the New York Open to see what price does. Some of the times, price will, during London session, the price will further break structure to the downside, break and form new lows, like lower lows. So when that happens, you wait for New York session. If you're unable to get an entry in the London session, don't worry, still be patient. You could still have an entry during the New York session, because some of the time what the market will do, it will come back up, take some liquidity, then continue the bearish move in the New York session, breaking further lows, breaking more of these lows you get. So it will come and clear these lows and give you a further uh, breaks to the downside. So even if you don't get to enter a trade during the London session, don't get worried. As far as you're able to establish that we're likely going to see uh, more sells, like the daily bias is a sell. So even if the market moves during the London session, it's a good sign. All you do is to wait to see that price comes back during New York, takes out some key liquidity areas on the chart, then you look for sell to take out the London session low. So this is one way you can go about it. Some of the time during the London session, the market will open and go straight for liquidity. When it goes for the liquidity, it takes out liquidity at the upside before it continues the bearish move. So this is how you can ascertain or determine your daily bias and how you can even trade it to make money from the market. It's all about getting to know the daily bias, then waiting to figure out where the liquidities are resting in the market, wait to see price take out this liquidity and continue your move in the direction of the daily bias. And one thing I must also add is that this daily bias, some of the time it can change, you know. It's not always 100% that you have a daily bias that the market is going to sell and then the market will sell. Sometimes the daily bias can change, but all you have to do is to have like an invalidation area, an area you will mark out on the chart that you know if price comes and breaks this area to the upside. If I see a shift of market structure that comes and breaks, let's take for instance, the area I'm considering is this particular area right here. So you can say if I see a change of market structure and it breaks a particular high, this particular high, for example, right now, then the daily bias has changed. All you can start doing is to now start looking for buyers in the market. So it's not always just 100% stop. You just get fixed on that daily bias. If you have an invalidation point, if price comes and takes out that point and changes character or shifts in, or there's a shift in market structure to the upside, then you know that okay, we likely have seen a change in the daily bias. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you're able to get some value out of this. Please don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button, guys. And if you want to join my free Telegram channel, you can check the description of this video. There's a link to my Telegram where I post all the trades I take. You can join, and then you'll find some other educational stuff there. A lot of value, guys. So please don't forget to like, support the channel, and see you in the next one, guys.